Hello, online participants of the National Arts and Crafts Conference. My name is Kate Nixon, the registration manager for the conference, and today I will be showing you the Zoom 101 basics you'll need to know for participating in our live group discussions through Zoom. Some of you are well acquainted with Zoom. For others, it will be your first time. Follow these steps to get the best out of your experience with us during the Zoom meetings. Now, if you're new to Zoom, you might want to get yourself comfortable with Zoom before you enter the Zoom sessions. And you can do that by opening up a new Zoom meeting from opening the Zoom app from your computer desktop and selecting New Meeting. From there, you can explore Zoom privately all on your own. So make sure you are able to log into Zoom well before your discussion group. We realize it's a different process this year, but things will be easier if you make sure you can log in and make sure that your camera and your mic can work ahead of time. Now, how to enter a meeting? It's simple. You're going to go to the conference website and enter through the homepage by logging in. From there, the top of the agenda should show a highlighted link for your Zoom session of choice, and you'll click on that link to enter the Zoom meeting. I will be there letting people in 10 minutes before the meeting time. Now, most of our Zoom meetings will happen at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have a few additional ones that start at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All times are listed on the website are Eastern. When you click on the link, you'll see a screen about a waiting room. Before the scheduled time, you won't have to wait too long before you're allowed in, and I will be letting people in individually. If you click a link at the same time as the meeting or a few minutes after, you may need to wait a few minutes before I let you in because I will be also introducing the small group discussion leader at that time, and we'll start exactly on the time. And I'll do my best to let you in quickly after. Please make sure to be early to the Zoom session if you'd like to hear the introduction. So once you're in, you'll see either the speaker view or the gallery view of the Zoom session itself. To change views, you'll navigate to the top right-hand side of the screen and select either speaker view or gallery view. Speaker view will show a larger image of whoever is actively speaking. Gallery view will show the screens of everyone in the room should they allow their cameras to be on. You can choose between either view and it won't affect the meeting. It will only affect your individual view. Your mic button. This is perhaps the most important button of your time in the Zoom session. Your mic button located at the lower left-hand corner of the screen shows whether or not you have your mic active. If your mic has a red line through it, your microphone is muted and you won't have to worry about sounds from your background disrupting the meeting. However, if your mic does not have a red line through it, your mic is active, and any words or sounds picked up from your microphone will make you an active speaker in the meeting. And you can click the mic button to switch between the mic being on and the mic being off. So make sure when you want to speak, your mic is on. When you're not speaking, make sure that the mic is off. So your camera button. This button we leave completely up to you to use. Several of you prefer not to be on camera, in which case you would make sure that the camera icon has a red line through it. If you would like to be shown, click the button again to make sure that the camera button does not have a red line through it in order to be shown. So during the Zoom session, you can use the chat button, which brings up a window where you can send a comment to the room or a specific person like myself in the room. I'll be moderating the chat room, of course, on behalf of the discussion leaders for any questions you might have. You can choose to either address it to the chat room audience, or you can address it directly to me, in which case you can find my name from the drop-down menu and make sure my name is selected when you send the message. And the chat window will not be included in the recording. While the option is there for the moderators or the discussion leader to share images or recordings on their screen to the audience, the roles are the only ones allowed to share their screens during the Zoom session. For those of you who like to use the reaction buttons, we will have a number of them to use during your Zoom sessions, including hand raising, a yes or no function, a smiley face, and clapping. And finally, when the meeting is over, you can leave the meeting by clicking on the red button on the lower right-hand corner that says leave. You are free to leave the meeting at any time or at the end. The recorded meetings will be available in your video on demand section of the website within 24 to 48 hours after the session for you to watch if you are unable to make the meeting. So we hope these tips will help you and we look forward to seeing you online. Thank you so much and enjoy the conference.